it's fun. So the difference between fun and funny is a little bit tricky.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so funny is more like chistoso, and fun is like divertido. So,
Okay.
yeah, so it's a little bit different. You'd say like the activity is fun, but the comedian is funny, or the movie was funny. But I had
Okay.
fun when we went to the movies. So activities are fun, people are funny.
Okay.
Hopefully that.
Thank you. I don't know. This this is
Yeah.
tricky.
It's a pretty common error too. And we'd say I didn't know. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I have this problem. Yes, always I say I don't know. It's I
Yeah.
didn't know. It's okay.
Because you know now, for sure. And Giacomo? Giacomo, welcome to class. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing well. Thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And so Giacomo, where are you from?
I come from Italy. It's
Nice.
actually Giacomo, the pronunciation.
Giacomo.
Yes,
Giacomo.
that's right.
Okay, perfect. And Giacomo, what do you like to do for fun? What do you do in your free time?
Well, I'm a maybe a bit of a lazy person. I don't really like sports too much. I like playing video games. I like watching TV series on my computer or on television. I like reading. Uh,
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love to read. What types of books do you like to read?
Well, it depends on the periods. Sometimes I like science fiction, for example. I used to some years ago. I've not been reading science fiction for a while now, or fantasy books. It just depends on how I feel.
Okay. Okay, nice. Um, Great. And it looks like Julia's left. Um, but cool. Yeah, I like reading a ton. I used to read a lot of fantasy books as well. Um, okay. And so Maria, what did you do today?
Oh, today I was working in stories in my project. I engineering system or engineer system. I don't know how to say. Or I say web developer. It's more
Okay. Yeah,
it's
web
easier.
developer.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's easier for me. And today I was working in some stories of my project and no more.
Okay. Cool. Some stories in your project.
Yeah,
So
it's a
usually,
ticket or task, but the term is because in this project using methodology, agile method. I don't know. This is a technical terms maybe, but
okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, I'm just wondering about story. So, calling it maybe a story that you're working on. Usually, when we talk about stories, we talk about like things that people tell other people that are kind of like about characters or different things. So, like a short story is just like a I don't even know how to describe it without saying story. But so we
Uh,
wouldn't really use story outside of like literature.
yeah, but
Um,
this is a user story, but his right story. Uh, let, see the chat? Story and not his story. I don't know. This is
I'm
different.
not sure. I think yeah. So we wouldn't use history for things that you tell people. So in Spanish you'd say me contó una historia,
Yeah.
but in English we'd say he told me a story. Um,
maybe,
so
maybe
we'd
it's,
only use history,
yeah,
huh?
because it's a terminal. It's a technical term maybe because it's something um, in Spanish is here, but I don't know how to say in English. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a I don't know. It's a technical term. This methodology agile, but I don't know how to say in English this word.
yeah. I'm actually
Agile.
an agile methodology, maybe, or like
Yeah,
a.
Yeah, agile methodology is a term.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. And I'm sorry about that, Edson. Um, Perfect. And Julia and Edson, both of you, welcome to class. Julia, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. You can call me Julia, like Julia
Julia.
Roberts. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Perfect. And so again, welcome to class. And Edson, welcome to class as well. Edson, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Good afternoon, Joshua.
Good afternoon. Nice to see you. Um, and Irving, welcome to class as well. Irving, how are you? And it looks like you've just turned off your microphone, Irving. Are you there, Irving?
Hello.
Hi. Okay, Irving, how are you doing? Maybe not. Okay, Hussein, welcome to class. Hussein, how are you doing?
Hello, Joshua. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And so, Julia, what did you do today?
Oh, actually, it's 2 o'clock in the night in my country. I live in Russia, so
Nice.
I'm an owl. I don't sleep. I've been learning English, and I think that's all I've been doing.
Okay, nice. So you're a night owl, and you've just been learning English, which is perfect. That sounds pretty productive. David, welcome
Oh,
to class.
yeah.
David, how are
Hello,
you
Joshua.
doing?
I'm doing well. And you? How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, perfect. And so, Edson, what did you do today?
Today,
Yeah,
you mean in the morning?
yeah. What have you done
Yeah.
today so
Well,
far?
yeah. So far, I did exercise, some of my homework, and what else? And then I study English. Yeah,
Okay, so I've done exercise, we
it's
would
done.
say.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry at all. Perfect. Um, Good. And so, Irving, what about you? What did you do today, Irving?
Work with all day. Hey, can you hear me?
I can't really hear you very well.
Hello.
So I can hear a voice, but it's very indistinct. It's like fuzzy. Um,
Hello. Hello. No, can you hear
can you
me?
try speaking slowly? Can you try speaking slowly?
Can you hear me?
That's a little bit better. So
Yeah.
what did you do today, Irving?
I was working the whole day.
Okay, nice. So you were working. Perfect. Um, and yeah, let's get started. Let's get started on today's class, and let's get that screen share up. And let's start with David. Can you read the title and the direction, or the next couple? David, can you hear?
It's me, Joshua. Yeah.
Yeah, can you read the title and the next couple lines?
Sure. Okay. Childhood. Today. Today. Oh, my connection is really bad. I can see the screen. I will rejoin. Okay, Joshua?
Edson, what about you? Can you read the
Yes.
title and the next couple lines?
Sorry. But can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's just that I don't see your screen.
Me too.
Really? Okay.
Really?
I'll
Yeah.
change.
I do.
Maybe now? Does that work now?
No. Is
Okay.
it just me?
You might have to click on the bottom of the screen my name. So try clicking my
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, but it's funny because I see this small picture, or I don't know, and I see your screen that is something there, but I click on it and I don't see anything.
Okay. Um,
Is it just me?
Not me too.
It's strange. I can see his screen.
you can.
Yes,
That's weird.
or a part of it. It's
Is it a little
well,
bit better now or no? I'm gonna try to come back. So I'm gonna leave and come back. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you from, Maria?
I'm from Colombia.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And you?
I'm from Mexico.
Ah, nice.
What is that metodología ágil?
It's a term using in pro I don't know, programmation maybe in
Ah,
software
okay.
development. Software development is a
Okay.
term very
Are you a
weird.
coder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back.
So thank you. So hopefully this
Yep.
works a little
Yeah, I
bit.
see the screen.
Yeah, I can see it too. And now I can't.
Um,
Can you guys hear
Joshua,
me?
Joshua.
What about now, Edson? Yep.
No, I
no.
can't.
Yeah.
Oh
Really?
yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Um, so David, hopefully you can see it as well. David,
Yeah.
can you read the title in the next couple of lines?
Okay. We are in the same page. Okay, Joshua. Childhood. Today we will talk about children and childhood memories, conditional statements.
Good. Perfect job. And let's go on to the next page. Edson, can you read the title and the directions?
Yeah, vocabulary. Choose the correct word for the sentence.
Perfect. Edson, can you try the first sentence?
Okay, people say that children should be respectful of their elders.
Perfect. And let's have Giacomo. Giacomo?
yes,
Sorry, that's correct?
yes, that is correct.
Okay. Giacomo, can you try the next one?
Yes. When your child is learning to ride a bike, a helmet will keep him safe.
Nice. Perfect. Really nice job. Irving, what about the next one?
I couldn't see all the options.
Okay. Does that help?
Uh, no. Yeah. Uh, the story in the book was uh, imaginary. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. That'd work for sure. Nice job, Irving. Maria, what about the next one?
Okay. If he was more mm responsible, he would
Good.
have taken the blame for the accident.
Perfect. Nice job. And Julia, what about the next one?
Could you please get the lines up? I just couldn't see them. Well, like you did before.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. If there are clowns at the party, this birthday will be memorable.
Yeah. And so the only small thing, when we say memorable, we don't really pronounce that O. Sounds like
Mem-
memorable.
Mm.
Memorable. Can you repeat memorable, Julia?
memorable.
Good.
Memorable.
Memorable. Perfect. Really nice work. And let's go on to the next page. Actually, does anybody have any questions on this page? Thanks, Edson. So hopefully no questions. Let's go on again. So let's have Julia. Can you read the title?
Comics in the conditional.
Perfect. And let's have David. Can you play Calvin? And Edson, can you play Hobbs, the tiger?
Okay.
So, David, are you there? David, can you hear us? Okay, let's go on. Giacomo, can you
Yes,
try to play the boy?
yes. Should I start?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could wish for anything, what would it be?
A big sunny field to be in.
A stupid field? You've got that now. Think big, riches, power. Pretend you could have anything. Actually, it's hard to argue with someone who looks so happy.
Nice. Okay, good. Really good answer. And so let's have Irving. If you could wish for anything, what would you wish for?
Anything. Mm, I don't know. Maybe a trip.
Okay, how would you answer in a complete sentence?
So
So, Irving, how would you answer in a complete sentence?
if I could wish for anything, it would be trip. A trip.
Okay. A trip where?
Um, Alaska.
Okay, to Alaska. Cool. Awesome. Really good answer. Okay, and Maria, what do you think this comic is saying? What do you think the point of the comic is?
I don't know. I have a question in a word that I didn't understand. Argue in the last comic, in the last slide.
Argue.
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 What mean argue?
So when you fight verbally, to fight verbally. In Spanish, discutir, discutir. Um, so yeah, just to argue is to fight verbally. It's hard to argue, or disagree. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Okay. I don't know. Maybe maybe the comic pretend to I don't know. It's confused because the question that the child say to the lion is a lion, I don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a lion. And
it's a great question,
tiger.
but the answer is so argue for him. It's a fight, but I don't know.
I'm not sure what you mean.
It's confusing for me too.
Okay. Julia, what do you think the comic means? What do you think it's trying to say?
I think in this picture A baby is really ambitious kid. Uh, he wants power and I don't know, something things. And the tiger is satisfied with small things, like a big sunny field. And this tiger looks quite happy. Uh, and I think all these uh, phrases are about our needs. Uh, I think that's all.
Okay. All these phrases are about what, Julia? I didn't quite hear.
Um, I mean, we all have needs, wishes, uh, and Pete wishes for power. Tiger wishes for big sun field.
Okay. So the boy wishes for power, and the tiger's wishing for a sunny field. Perfect. And so maybe the comic is trying to say maybe sometimes wishing for the small things and being happy with them is better. Um,
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, maybe.
I think maybe the meaning might also be the fact that he already has a big sunny field. So if you're happy with what you already have, there's nothing more you can desire.
yeah, I think that's a great point. You already have. There is nothing more you do. Desire. That's perfect. And yeah, that's probably a good way to be really happy. Awesome. Really nice interpretation, Giacomo. Okay, let's go. Well, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any last questions? Okay, let's go on to the next page. And so let's practice with these conditionals. And David, are you there?
Yeah, Joshua. Can you hear me?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
David, can you read the title and the form?
yeah, sure. Zero conditional when things are generally or always true. If or when or less plus present form plus present tense or imperfect.
Good. And so that's how we kind of form the present, or the zero conditional, sorry. And so for these sentences, we'll use the colors to match, we'll use the present tense, and you have to fill in the verb. So fill in the verb in the correct tense for these sentences. And let's start with Edson. Can you try number one?
Okay. If you have a child, go to the amusement park.
Nice, good job. And Giacomo, what about the next one?
Well, I would say when you arrive to the park, take the third exit on the highway. Oh no, maybe when you go.
So we'd have to use the present progressive. And
Ah,
one of these,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't notice the color.
there are verbs
So,
on the bottom too.
oh, sorry, I got it all wrong.
That's okay.
So I think it would be when you're driving to the park, take the third exit on the highway.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. When you are driving to the park, take the third exit. Really good job, Giacomo.
Okay.
Um, Irving, what about the next one?
Uh, unless you have to pay for the tickets for for the tickets, buy the tickets
Close.
to wait.
So
Unless you have to wait for the tickets.
you've chosen the right verb,
Oh,
but we need to use it into the present perfect.
unless, unless you have mm, to pay.
Not quite, not to pay. What's the present perfect here?
Oh, mm, don't remember.
It's okay. Can anybody help him out?
Unless you have
Unless you have paid. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Unless you have paid for the tickets, buy the tickets. Can you repeat that answer one more time?
Unless you have
Everything. Yeah.
unless you have paid for the tickets, buy the tickets.
Yeah. And it sounds more like buy.
But
Um, so buy the tickets. Okay. And Stefan, welcome to class. Stefan, how are you doing?
Fine. I'm fine,
Okay.
thanks.
Nice. That's good to
Nice
hear.
meeting
Okay. And so Maria, what about the next sentence?
If you, I don't know, have been,
Wait.
but if you have been, um, I don't know how who is the verb? Continuous.
Uh,
Uh,
Progressive or continuous are the same. So if you
Uh,
have then,
mm, if you have been time, maybe.
so the verbs are at the bottom of the page.
Okay. I I didn't see this word. Sorry.
That's okay.
If you have been to wait
Not
for
quite. So it's a continuous.
waiting,
Yeah. Waiting. Good.
waiting for more than an hour in line, complain to the manager.
Perfect. That's awesome. If you've been waiting for more than an hour in line, complain to the manager. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Um, let's have,
yes,
yes.
sorry. When I studied English back at school, I thought, is it the same to call this form zero conditional or first conditional?
The first conditional is a little bit different.
Oh,
So,
so they are different forms.
yeah, there's the zero conditional, there's the first conditional, there's the second
So
conditional.
okay, the zero conditional is present and then present again.
Yeah, so the zero conditional
Okay, so
is just,
in school I didn't study the zero conditional form. It just started with the first one. Okay,
yeah. So if, and then you use a present tense, and then you use the present tense again, or the
okay,
imperative.
okay.
So if you have, go. If you are, so are driving, which is the present progressive, then
Mm-hmm.
take. Unless you have paid, which is the present perfect, buy. So yeah, again, just the present form, and then the present.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go on to the first conditional, and let's have Stefan. Can you read the title?
uh, first condition to talk about future events that are likely to happen.
Good. And can you read the basic example?
Uh, if we have a birthday party, our son will be pleased.
Good. The only small thing, pleased. Can you repeat
Please,
pleased?
please,
Good. Nice job.
or
Julia.
will.
Yeah,
Sorry. Good. That was awesome, Stefan. Julia, can you read the next lines in the box?
of course. The if clause can be used in the different present forms. Example, if you go somewhere, I will do something. If he's feeling better, he will, I know, do something. If he hasn't heard the news, I'll tell her.
Good.
Continue.
That's good for now. Let's have David. Can you read the next parts?
Okay. The if clause can be used with different present forms. Example, if I go, I will. If he's feeling better, he will. If he hasn't heard the news, I will tell her.
Okay. That sounds good. I think it's a little bit hard to hear you.
It was
Um,
my connection. Sorry.
no, that's okay. But yeah, so I think that's good. Does anybody have any questions right now about this?
If it's okay, could you give some more examples about
Y-
the last one where we use future perfect.
yeah, that's a tough one. So we don't plan a party, we will have been bad parents. If I don't go surfing today, I will have wasted a perfectly good day. It's just like I will have um, spent the day doing nothing. So if we don't have a good class, we will have wasted the whole class, or we won't have. Yeah, we will have spent our time badly. Does that make sense a little bit more?
Yeah, can we use just future simple? I mean, I will waste a good day. Is it okay or
Yeah. It's slightly different. So when we use the future perfect, we're imagining ourselves,
um?
um, like
Yeah.
looking
Oh, I
back
understand.
on having missed out on opportunity. Sorry, that word is always tricky for me to spell. Um, does that make sense a little bit more?
Yeah, yeah, I see now. Thank you.
Okay, good. Um, perfect. And so let's go on to the next page, and let's have. I think we're with Maria. Maria, can you read the title? Okay, let's actually go back to Edson. Edson, can you read the title?
Yeah, first conditional. Planning a party. Dialogue.
Good. Dialogue.
Dialogue.
Good. And Giacomo?
Yes,
Sorry.
yes,
Can you play the husband? Uh,
yes.
actually, let's have Irving. Can you play the husband?
Yes.
And Giacomo, can you play the wife?
Okay.
John's birthday is on. We should throw a party for him.
Should I just give them out of fantasy?
Yeah. So
Okay.
imagine.
If we do it, he will be really happy.
You're right. I bet he'd be happy if it were a surprise party. Surprise party.
Maybe, if it's possible, I would like present progressive or to go. So sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I would have said I would like to have to. No, okay. I'm going to have to invite all his friends. So okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have to invite all his friends. Is the second part?
That's
Okay.
mine.
So maybe that might be if it's alright. I'm going to have to invite all his friends.
If it
If it is alright, or
close.
if it is ah if it were a surprise party.
No, if it is.
Ah, okay. So if it is, just if it is,
Uh,
oh, just if it is a surprise party.
yeah. I'm going to have to invite all his friends.
Okay.
Can you read that one more time?
Yes, maybe. If it is a surprise party, I am going to have to invite all his friends.
Can you go down?
Yep.
Little. Thank you. That might be a lot of work. If even one friend tell him, mm,
Okay.
we will waste a lot of time.
Have wasted.
A little bit different. So we're missing something
Mm,
in between will and waste, and we're also missing something at the end of waste. So think about the future perfect. So the present perfect is I have wasted. What's the future perfect?
we will have
Yeah, will have.
Waste.
And I heard it from somebody. What's the last letter that we're missing, Irving?
wasted.
Yeah, we will have wasted a lot of time. Can
Should
you
we
read the
tell?
whole sentence one more time? Sorry, Irving, can you read the whole sentence one more time?
That might be a lot of work. If being one friend tell him, we will have wasted a lot of time.
Should we tell him? It might be easier to have a normal party.
I think we should. Surprise party are too hard.
Good. Okay, and let's have Maria. Are you there? Can you hear us, Maria? So, Maria, I can't hear you. Um, so I think you should leave and come back. Google Hangout sometimes malfunctions like that. So if you leave and come back, I'm sure it will work. Okay, and so Julia, can you play the husband? And let's have David. Can you play the wife?
Yeah, of course. Read it again?
Yeah.
Of course. John's birthday is soon. We should throw a party for him.
If we do it, he will be very pleasant.
You're right. I bet he'd be happier if it were a surprise party.
Can you scroll down, Joshua?
Yeah, hold on one second.
Okay. And for example, if I say if we throw the party, it will be very pleasant. It's okay.
Yeah. That'll be fine.
Yeah, it will be very pleasant. It's for no,
Yep.
for not the same like the
No, that's
previous.
perfect. If we throw the party, if we have a party, if we throw him a party, if we do that, if we do it, if we anything really. Um, yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
you're right. I bet he'd be happier if it were a surprise party.
Maybe if maybe if it yeah, okay, maybe if it is a surprise party, maybe if it is a surprise party, uh, I I'm going to have to invite all his friends.
That might be a lot of work. If one friend tells him, he will have wasted a lot of time.
Should we tell him? It might be easier to have a normal party.
I think we should. Surprise parties are too hard.
Nice. Really good job. Okay. Um, yeah, that sounded perfect. Maria, let's see if you can talk now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and
Uh,
clear.
yeah, this is
Perfect.
a problem with Hanau.
Yeah, it's okay. Um, happens every once in a while. It's just a little bit annoying. But okay. Good. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
I have a question in a word that I didn't understand. Uh,
About a word.
yeah, I bet het be in the third line.
Okay. I bet he would be. He'd
Yeah.
be. He would be. Does that make sense?
No, hit.
So
Oh,
it's a modal verb. We use
Uh,
modal verbs in the conditional. So it's like it's not definitely because you're not 100% sure, but I think he would be. You could also say he will be if you're confident that he will be. Um, I bet he'd. So I bet he would be. So you're not 100% sure because you're still betting. But
okay.
so you'd say would. You'd use the modal verb.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Excuse me. If you put an adverb like probably or maybe, uh, do you have to use would, or can you use will anyway? I mean, can you say I will probably, he will probably be happier, or is
Yeah.
it more correct to say he would be
No, you could use
probably?
the future too. It really doesn't matter too much.
Hmm.
They're pretty interchangeable in that case. So if you're saying I bet he will be happy, people will know exactly what you're talking about, and people won't blink even. It's
Okay.
completely interchangeable. Good question. Really good question.
Okay. Thank you.
Um, yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Let's go to the next page then. And let's have David. Can you ask Edson the first question?
Okay, sure. Edson, what are John's parents going to do?
They are going to throw a party.
Nice. They are perfect. Okay. Really good grammar too. Edson, can you ask Giacomo the next question?
Okay, will it be a surprise? Why or why not?
Well, if they did throw a surprise party, it would be one. But after talking a bit about it, they decided not to throw a surprise party because it's too hard to organize. So it won't be a surprise because it won't happen.
Yeah. Perfect. Because it would be too hard. I couldn't quite keep up with you, but that was good. Really good
Oh,
answer.
sorry.
No, don't be sorry at all. It's fine. You're talking just at a normal pace, so it's not too fast at all. Just faster than my fingers can go. Um, Giacomo, can you ask Irving the last question?
Yes. Have you ever given a surprise party? What was it like? If you haven't given a surprise party, would you like to?
Hmm. Yes, I have.
What was it like?
It's like oh, wonderful.
Okay. So instead of just saying wonderful, how would you use a complete sentence?
Mm, it was wonderful
Nice. Good job. It was wonderful. Why was it wonderful? What happened? Who was it for?
mm, because he will be surprised.
Okay, he was surprised. Who was the party for? Irving, who was the party for that you threw?
Mm, John's John John was
Okay.
surprised.
Okay, but what about you, Irving? Have you ever given a surprise party?
No,
Okay. Okay, good. So never given a surprise party. Would you like to give a surprise party? Would you
yeah,
like to?
Yeah, I would like.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I would like to. Good. Nice answer. What about you, Maria? Have you ever given a surprise party?
Oh, yeah. In my last birthday, I I I don't know. I give in a surprise party.
I was given.
I was given okay. I was given a surprise party.
Yeah, and maybe you could even say I was thrown
I was thrown.
a
Okay,
surprise party. Yeah, because in English people often throw parties. But
thrown.
good.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's go on. Well, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay. Let's go to the next page. We'll talk about the second conditional now. Maria, can you read the title and the form?
Yes. Um, Second conditional, talking about impossible situations. Form if how to say more mass more
Yeah.
past or past plus yes plus if plus past or past progressive could would might.
Nice. Good. And Julia, can you read the examples?
Yeah. If it were my birthday today, I would throw a party. If I were turning 21, I would go to the bar.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would do my chores. Chores.
Okay. Nice. Um, perfect. And so let's have, actually, I'll explain it. So we often also use the subjunctive were instead of was, but both work. So you can say if I was turning 21 or if it was my birthday. So both are work. You don't have to use the subjunctive. Um, and then we often use the second conditional to give advice. So we could say if I were you, I'd do my chores. You could even leave out the if I were you and say I would do my chores. But good, let's go on to this. And David, can you start? Can you read the title and try the first one?
Yeah, sure. Be creative in the second conditional. Think about some impossible situations and tell about them. Okay, if that is second conditional, right? If um, if if I sorry, if I will have a lot of money, um, yeah, if I had 100 money, I I wouldn't I wouldn't have to get a job.
Nice. If I had a lot of money, I wouldn't have to get a job. That's really good. Can you repeat creative? Creative.
Creative.
Nice. Awesome job. And Edson, what about the next one? Any of these?
Any of what?
So you can
Everyone?
use any of the pictures or really
Okay.
any impossible situation.
Okay. If I were a soccer player, I would like to play for Barcelona.
Nice. If I were a soccer player, I'd like to play for Barcelona. Really good job. What about you, Giacomo? What about you?
Well, if I were Aladdin, I would like to fly a lot on my flying carpet, but also without the princess
Okay. On my flying.
on my flying.
Um, but without the princess? Okay, cool. Good answer. Irving, what about you? What would you do?
Could you go down a little?
Yeah.
Thank you. Uh, if I had a crown, what is it? Crown? No.
Maybe if
Uh,
I were a king.
yeah. If I uh, if I were a king, uh, I I I would do whatever I want.
Nice. Whatever I wanted,
Yeah.
actually. But that's really good. So if I were a king, I would do whatever I wanted. Um, okay, really nice job. Let's let's go on. Actually, we've only got two more. So Maria, what about you? What would you do?
Um, if I could make a wish, I like to travel through space and time.
Nice. Space and time. Where would you go?
Oh, other worlds?
Okay. And when? Would you go into the past or into the future?
Both in the past and the future. In the
Nice.
future, yeah.
Okay, cool. And um, shoot, Julia, what about you? What would you do?
Oh, actually, my wish is um quite like a wish of Maria. If I could wish for anything, I would like to travel with Doctor Who from the famous British show Doctor Who, so
Yeah,
through
Doctor
time and
Who.
space.
Doctor
Okay,
Who. I find Doctor Who too.
nice, perfect. That's great. Okay, nice, really good answers. So we've got some Doctor Who fans too. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, so hopefully no questions. Let's go on. And let's talk about the third conditional. And let's have uh, Julia, can you read the title and the form?
Third conditional. Impossible conditions in the past, we can change the past. Form. If plus past perfect would, could, might plus present perfect.
Nice. Okay, David, can you read the examples? David, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I was speaking.
No
Example.
worries.
Example. If I had worked harder at school, I would have gotten better grades. If we had kids, we would have had to pay for college.
Nice. And why don't you just finish up, David?
Okay, can you scroll down, please? Sometimes the if clause is implied, not spoken. Example: I would have done it if you had asked.
Good. The only small thing I saw with pronunciation was worked.
Work,
Yeah, worked.
work.
Yeah, worked. That sounded better. Nice job.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. And let's have Edson. Can you play the husband? And Giacomo, can you play the wife again?
Yes.
Actually, wife. Okay. Well, that was a terrible party.
I know. What would you have changed?
Man, I think I will have paid for a professional clown. I wouldn't have hired our creepy neighbor.
That would have been a good idea.
What would you have changed?
Well, I regret buying that disgusting cake. If I had time, I would have made the cake instead of bought it.
Well, if we do this again, we will do it better.
We certainly will.
Nice. Really good pronunciation. That sounded really great. Um, okay, let's go to the next page then. And Irving, can you ask Giacomo the first question?
What would the husband do different if he could have changed the party?
He would have if the husband. Okay. Um, if the husband could have changed the party, he would certainly have hired a professional clown.
Nice. Hired professional. Really nice job. Okay, and Irving, actually, can you ask Maria the next question?
If the wife had half time, what would you she have changed?
Um, if the wife could have changed the party, she would make, I don't know, cook the cake or make the cake. I don't,
She would have made
okay. Made
a
the
cake.
cake. Okay.
Yeah, good. Okay, awesome. Um, and so let's do one more. Maria, can you ask Julia the next question?
Okay. If you were planning a party for someone, what would you prepare?
If I were planning a party for someone, I would prepare some nourishment, like cake and drinks, and maybe some entertainment like board games. I think that's it.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. And so unfortunately, we're just out of time. I do have a class right after this, so I have to go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them on Google Chat or in Google Plus, wherever. If you have questions, feel free to ask. But I do have to go. So really nice work in class. Hopefully, you guys have a great day, and see you guys soon.
Thank you, Joshua.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
Bye.
bye.
you. Bye bye.
Bye.